Well, a very good afternoon, good morning to some of you, and good evening to others. You may be logging in to watch this live, or you might also be watching a recording of our Futurenet presentation. The purpose of this presentation is to give you an overview of the Futurenet opportunity. We're going to talk a little bit about this company. We're going to talk a bit about the products. We're going to talk about the income opportunities that are available for you if you like what you hear on our presentation. Of course, it's very, very important to get back to the person that shared this link with you, get your questions answered, and of course, get registered because it's free to join our Futurenet opportunity. So without further ado, let me tell you a little bit about our company. This is a phenomenal company that was created way back in 2012. Two wonderful visionaries, wonderful gentlemen, one from Poland, one from Germany. They came together and created this incredible business for people all over the world. And they wanted to create an opportunity that would be the easiest place on the internet for you and I to earn money. That's what they wanted to do, to create an opportunity where it was easy for average people to make money on the internet. And of course, that's exactly what they have created. Now, to get interesting, they had to get involved in the digital area. You see, this is not a company where you need to order products, wrap products, store products, ship products, and order them every month. It's not that kind of company. They've got involved in the digital area of social media and many products in and around digital area that makes the business easy for everyone to do. You see, all you need is an internet connection and a smartphone, and you can have success with Futurenet. Now, if you look at some of the names here on the screen, you'll see companies like Amazon, Google, Facebook. I mean, these are the big companies today. They're all digital based, and these companies here are in the top 10 companies in the world. When we look at Futurenet, Futurenet is engaging in many of these different areas. So for starters, social media, well, that's phenomenal. Maybe half the world is connected now through social media. And we're very familiar with Snapchat, we're familiar with Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. These are all social media platforms. And Futurenet have developed their own social media platform, and very, very soon we're launching our Futurenet 2.0, a brand new social media platform where you can chat, talk, share, like, post. Of course, if you want to market and buy products and sell products, that's there as well if you wish. It's totally optional. So we're in the area of social media, which is a really, really growth area and has been for the last 10 years. When we look at the next section we're involved in, it's online advertising. Again, a massive area, a massive business, online advertising. Companies are moving away from traditional methods of advertising. In the old days, companies just used the newspapers and the magazines. Then they were able to use radio. Then they used television. But they're moving away from those conventional methods, and they're spending their advertising dollars online. Why are they doing that? They're doing that because you and we are on the internet more than we are in front of the television. So we use the phone, we use the internet many, many times per day. So the advertising revenue is going online because we don't sit and watch television like we used to all those years ago. So that's a great area. We're doing about, in online advertising, about $1.3 billion a day is being spent globally on online advertising. And we're going to show you how you can get involved in that special area. Apps. Well, who hasn't heard of apps? Who hasn't got apps? Today, the App Store and Google Play are full of brand new apps. That's a big business. We're about to launch 3 brand new apps. We've done many apps in the past, so that's another growth section that Futurenet's involved with. The blockchain and digital cryptocurrency. Well, again, in this last 10 years, blockchain and digital money has just really taken over by storm. Futurenet has developed its own digital currency. They've developed their own blockchain and made it so that we as a community, if we choose, can use that method of transacting between members with our own digital currency. We've had phenomenal success with our Futuro. Another area we're involved in is home-based business. Now, what does that mean, home-based business? Well, it's great news for most people because most people don't have a business. If you look at the world population, find out how many have a business. You know, most people don't know how to set up a business. Most people don't have enough money to start a business. Most people are afraid of owning a business because they think about, I need to get a shop, I need to get some products, I need to pay rent, I need to pay rates, I need to pay staff, I need to pay insurance, I need to pay tax, all of these overheads before you start to make money. And for that reason, most people, they don't have a traditional type business. But with Futurenet and the home-based business, as I said, all you need is a smartphone and an internet connection and you can have a business. Very, very affordable. In fact, you can have a business with Futurenet for free if you choose. We don't charge anything, absolutely nothing, and you can start to make money. Now, of course, if you want to make more serious money, you can start with some of our programs for $10. And what that means is that anybody in the world can get started, their own real business, just starting at $10. Of course, if you'd like to spend more, there are more opportunities. And there's something here for everyone. From those people with very little money to those people with a lot of money, we have something in between for everybody. That's what Futurenet is designed for. Online games, that's another growth sector, another fantastic area that Futurenet is participating in. We have our own games that we design, we create games, and we use third-party games on our platform. So if you look at all of these sections, you will find we are in some of the fastest growing industries, and you can capitalize on these, on some of them or all of these areas if you choose. Now, if you don't want to, that's fine. You can still be a member on our social media platform for free. You can still make some money there. In fact, we're going to pay money when you add friends. So we give you free money when you build a community. And if you want to use some of our apps, we have an app called Banners app where you can make money from just turning off on your phone. You can make some money. And of course, as I said, if you want to take it more serious, then you can start looking at some of our really cool programs. And I would say get back to the person that shared this information with you and let them sit down with you, have a coffee, whether it's online or physically, and start going through the different sections to see which parts you like best. Now, we're going to also add some very interesting areas. In fact, very, very soon, in the next 5 or 6 weeks, we're going to introduce the whole travel industry, and that's an $8 trillion business, an $8 trillion industry that we're going to bolt onto this chart you can see. So we're going into that section, which gives great opportunities for our members who want to get excited about travel. Now, as I said, the idea came together way back in 2012. So what you're looking at is not a new company. Okay, we're a young company, but we're not new. These guys have been planning and working very, very hard to create a very solid long-term business for your benefit, for your family's benefit, for your friends' benefit, for your colleagues' benefit. They are putting the foundations in place for a very strong model. Of course, our headquarters are based in Dubai, strategically in Dubai, because our biggest market today is Asia. And when the owners are placed in Dubai, it's a great commuter between Asia and Europe, where they originally started their business. At the moment, they have more than 300 employees. So again, it's not a big company, but it's a fair-sized company. And they've generated more than $1 billion in revenue. So that's quite exciting. You're looking at $1 billion brand potentially. At this stage, we have attracted 5 million members. So if you're hearing this news for the first time, don't be concerned, because we've already have 5 million people have said yes to this. We've already had 5 million people register an account with Futurenet. We operate in about 180 countries. As we expand, we intend hitting more markets. We're very interested now moving throughout Europe, through Eastern Europe. We're very interested in the North American market very soon, and also the South American continent. We're looking to start moving into those areas and expanding this opportunity even further. Our goal is, of course, to hit 10 million users, 50 million users, 100 million users, and then you're going to see the big guys coming to play. Then we've got a super platform, so you can be a pioneer and enjoy the success as we develop this opportunity as friends, as a community. In fact, we make friends and we make money. That's how it works. Now, let me tell you about these two guys. These two gentlemen are phenomenal business minds. It seems to be that nearly everything they think about, everything they plan, everything that they dream of comes true. Every idea that they engage seems to work. And that's not usual in business. Very often businesses fail and they keep failing. These guys have put together a phenomenal platform. And not only have they done well themselves, they've helped millions of people in this community help their families do well also. But they're better than that. They're now reaching out. They are what's known as goodwill ambassadors for INSAM United Nations. I mean, these guys have special passports now where they travel around the world. They're helping many, many different organizations and sports and charities. It's incredible. They're giving back, and that's important. The interesting thing about Futurenet is that they pay up to 80% of the revenue that comes into Futurenet. 80% of that goes right back to the community, right back to you. And that's what's different. If you think of Snapchat or Facebook or Instagram, you don't get any of the money, but you use them. Here, if you use our services, if you use our products, if you help build the community, you get 80% of the money goes right back to us, the members. And that's what I like. That's what's different with Futurenet. We can see them now on television every week. They're sponsoring now, their sister company Futurecoin is sponsoring Formula One racing, but the Futurenet brand is sponsoring many individuals and teams. For instance, in the Bundesliga in Germany, we are sponsors of the Stuttgart team, and you can find out more about that on our website, all the different areas that we sponsor. We have cafes and restaurants. Why? Well, because it's not a company that hides behind a computer. There are many companies out there on the internet. You don't know who the owners are. You never meet them. You can't find out where their offices are. They're in jurisdictions you've never heard tell of. They're set up in funny islands, and it's really, honestly, it's very difficult to make a right decision. These guys are putting cafes and restaurants in cities all over the world, which you have a bricks and mortar business, a business you can touch and feel the walls. So we're online on the internet, but we're also offline, where you can sit down for a coffee and you move into a Futurenet cafe and really see a solid business, a physical offline business as well as a digital online business coming together. And that's the difference with Futurenet. I can tell you this, if you go to one of our cafes or one of our restaurants, you will be very impressed. You would invite anyone to have coffee with you or have something to eat, because they are class cafes. The food is excellent, the environment is excellent, the decoration is excellent, the service is excellent, and it's something you should enjoy as a community member. Travel, see one of our cafes and restaurants, and why not you set up one in your country and start a physical business with Futurenet. Now, of course, all these activities generate money. We have shopping platforms, we have cryptocurrency platforms. Very soon we're going to have a travel platform, and all that revenue comes in, 80% goes back to you. It's like traveling with your own travel company. It's like shopping in your own shop. It's like chatting in your own community. It's like buying products from your own self, and 80% of the money is spread with the community, and that's what's interesting. Now, of course, they also reach out and help the less privileged. This is what I love about the guys. I mean, they're helping kids and families that can't help themselves. You know, they're putting food on table, they're putting clean water into Africa, they're working on telecoms and internet programs where that's not available. This is outside work of Futurenet, where they're building better lives for people who can't help themselves. They're doing things in the medical field, they're doing things from a planetarian rainforest. We're going to create a rainforest product you'll hear about very, very, very soon, where we're putting back into the environment our carbon footprint. We're helping make the planet a better place to live. So that's the big picture about Futurenet. Let's now talk about the opportunities. Why are you here? What's in it for me? Yeah, that's what everybody asks. What's in it for me? Why me? Well, with Futurenet, we have many opportunities. We break them down into about 3 areas. Very soon we're going to have 4 or 5 areas, but at the moment we have 3 areas. One area is our Futurecoin, okay? Now, the Futuro network is available in some jurisdictions, and in other jurisdictions we don't operate. For instance, in Europe we don't operate, and also in North America we don't operate this part. However, in other parts of the world, it's doing phenomenal. People are very, very excited about the Futuro network. I can tell you this. In February last year, we created 11 millionaires in 1 month. 11 millionaires in 1 month through that Futuro network. So find out more about that if it's applicable in your area. If you'd like to mine our coins, you can do that all over the world. So if you'd like to buy a mining package and start creating your own account that gives you coins every minute, you can do that. But in some jurisdictions, you cannot recruit. And you'll find more about that from the person that introduced you. But it's a very exciting area for many parts and many of our members. Over in the center here, we have what we call the Futurenet. Now, this is our social media and our digital products. And this is where we're going to focus moving forward, because this is exciting for most people all over the world. We're going to talk a little bit about that later. And on the left-hand side, you will see Banners App and Future Ad Pro. This is our online advertising income streams, and these are really exciting. People love Banners App and they love our Future Ad Pro products. Now, as I said earlier, online advertising is reaching about 1.3 billion in sales per day. Now, that's a massive industry, and you're not involved in advertising. How can you benefit? Well, you can with Banners App and you can with Future Ad Pro. Let me tell you firstly about Banners App. Now, this is a free app that you download. It's presently only available on the Android devices. So you go there. Well, what I suggest you do is you get the link from the person who invited you to Futurenet. Get their link so you become part of their community. And likewise, when you come involved, you will have your own personal link, just like Facebook. You send a link out to your friends and they join. With Banners App, you just send out this free link. People join for free, and you make free money with Banners App. Now, what you do is you download the app, and every time you turn your phone on, you earn some money. That's it. You turn your phone on and you earn money. Let me explain it like this. Let's say you wanted to check your emails. So as soon as you hit the home button, press the home button, up pops an advertisement. I've got some examples on the screen here. Let's say the Hilton Hotel Group came up on the front screen of your phone. Well, it says go to website or close. Well, if you're interested in booking a hotel, of course, go there. If you're not, just close it and you make some money. Let's pretend 5 minutes later you want to go to WhatsApp. You click your home button and up comes an advertisement. It would say, for instance, Pandora Jewelry. Well, if you're not interested in jewelry, just close it and go about your WhatsApp. But if you want to go to their website, by all means support the advertiser. And every time you hit this home button, up comes an advert on your screen. Close. Up comes another one. Close. Up comes another one. Close. If there's something interesting, go to their website. You don't have to buy anything. It's a free app and you get free money. Now, the money in Futurenet is called Futurenet dollars, FND. So if you ever hear these initials FND, it stands for a Futurenet dollar. And a Futurenet dollar is always equal to a US dollar. Okay, so a Futurenet dollar is always equal to a US dollar. So if you've got 10 FND, you've got 10 US dollars. If you've got 1,000 FND, you've got 1,000 dollars, 1,000 United States dollars. So that's how that works. Very simple, and very, very soon we're going to release it on the iOS and Apple devices, and that's going to become very exciting. I can see this product in about 2 years from now being one of our lead products. Right now, because we don't have much advertising occurring, because we don't have many members using it, once we build up the numbers, then the advertisers come on the site, and of course that's where you get paid. We pay, in this case, we pay 70%. 70% of the revenue from this goes back to the customer that opens their phone. Very simple product, beautiful product, and we're going to be very excited about that going forward, I believe. Now, what else can I tell you about? Well, Future Ad Pro. This has been the most successful traffic exchange of all time. This product was launched about 3 years ago, and very, very recently, in January this year, we've had to do an upgrade. Our servers couldn't cope with the calculations. Our servers couldn't cope with the advertising, so we made a few amendments recently. It's a little bit clunky now. Since the 25th of January, It's been a little bit clunky, but I would say in another 2 or 3 weeks, this is going to be a class product. What you can do here is you can buy advertising space on our platform. And you can spend, say, just $10, and we guarantee you 160 views for your advertisement. Now, what can you advertise? Well, really anything. You could advertise, let's say you had a car wash, that was your business. You could advertise a car wash on this site. You could advertise a hotel. You could advertise a bed and breakfast. Maybe you have products that you sell from home. Maybe you want to sell coffee. Maybe you're an accountant or a taxi driver. You could advertise your taxi business. So let's say you lived in London and you advertised your taxi business. When any of the Futurenet community go to London, who do you think they're going to call? Not Ghostbusters. They're calling your taxi from the airport because they see you advertising. And this is what we can do with members advertising, shops advertising, businesses advertising. So for $10, we guarantee 160 viewers. Now, for $50, we guarantee 800 views. You can have as many of these advertising packages as you wish. You could have 1 or 10 or 1,000 ad packs. You could have 2,000 ad packs. You could have 5,000 ad packs. Doesn't matter how many you have. Every ad pack gives you 800 views at the $50 level, and it gives you 160 views at the $10 level. The good news is, if you understand it, please get back to the person that shared it with you. If you decide to watch advertisements yourself, you can get commission on up to 400 of these ad packs at any one time. 400, which is incredible. In fact, you can get back all your advertising dollars and profits. Now, you ask any business, if you advertise on the radio, how much money does the radio give you back? Nothing. If you advertise on television, how much do they give you back? Nothing. If you advertise here, you can get all your advertising money and profits if you qualify. And to qualify, all you need to do is watch somewhere between 10 and 20 advertisements yourself on a daily basis, and you can start making money. If you choose, that's optional. You don't have to. We have many customers who just advertise. They're not interested in making money. They're interested in advertising their services and advertising their businesses. So please get back to the person that shared this with you. Learn more about that. You need to have a verified CoinDeal account to be commissionable here, and you need to qualify every month. It's important that if you buy an advertising pack, you have 7 days to advertise. You must assign all your views straight away. That's the best advice I can give you. A very exciting product, one that everybody loves, and it's going to be a great product going forward. So what you do is you buy an advertising pack, you advertise, and if you want to qualify for commissions, then it's optional. You can go and watch some ads and qualify and make some money, and this is a great, great product. Now, social media is another big area. We are going to spend, the company has spent a lot of money on this now. They are creating a new social media website. You're going to see it very soon. It's possibly going to be released at a convention we're doing in Dubai on the 14th of April this year. So we have hired the Dubai Opera House, a very prestigious building in the center of Dubai, just under the Burj Khalifa. What you can do is, if you get a ticket for that, please get back to the person that shared this with you. Try and get yourself a ticket. It's going to sell out in a few hours. Okay, once the tickets go live, in a few hours it will sell out. The last time we did an event, we had 6,000 tickets, and they were all sold within 24 hours. A bit like a concert, it just sold out. So this time it's going to sell out in about 3 or 4 hours. So get your name down, ready for a ticket. We're going to launch the tickets a different way this year, because the problem is somebody will buy 500 tickets for their team and then nobody else can get in. So there are only 1,900 people, VIPs, that can come to this event where you're going to see our new apps, our new products, meet the owners, meet our top leaders, learn more about Futurenet. If you'd like to come to that event, it would be fantastic. Now, of course, our social media platform, you can chat, you can message, you can go shopping on there, you can play games on there, you can listen to the radio on there, you can find friends. There's so much you can do on our social media site. Very, very soon you'll be able to travel with our social media. And you'll be able to use media points for traveling, which is very, very exciting. Now, our multimedia products, we're starting to improve these areas. We have products like Board Best, we have products like VoIP, we have products like Cloud, and these products you can get using what we call media points. And these media points can be purchased from the company, and you can advertise with these media points if you wish. If you'd like to place an advertisement on our social media site, you can use your media points from our matrix to advertise. You can use media points to buy some of our physical products. For instance, if you wanted to buy a Futurenet phone, or a Futurenet coffee mug, or a Futurenet shirt, or a Futurenet battery pack to charge your phone, or a Futurenet pen, or a Futurenet umbrella, or Futurenet perfumes and aftershaves, we have a shop with Futurenet products, and you can spend 25% of your media points on any order you wish. So 25% of media points can be used for shopping, for physical products. 50% of your media points can be used for advertising, and 100% of your media points can be used for shopping with our Futurenet branded digital products. So it's a great, great, exciting business, all behind our social media website and our digital products. Now, product packs start from $10. I said this at the beginning. If you want to build a serious business, would you believe me, you can start with just $10. Now, if you spend $10 on our website, we will give you 1,000 media points. And you take these points and you go spend them on the internet. You spend $10, you buy $10 worth of points, and you go spend them. So you're buying a product. And when you do that, we will place you on our software for free. Every customer that spends money on our product packs, they will be placed in a commissionable structure. And any other customer in the world that falls into the program after you fall into the program, if they fall in the software behind you, you can earn commissions. Now, we have product packs starting at $10. If you'd like some more, we have $25 programs, we have $50, $100, $500, up to $1,000. In fact, I went for $1,685. I went into all the areas because I wanted to earn commission in all the areas. It's up to you. You can start with 1, 2, or 3. You can bolt on another one later on when you make some money. There's lots of things you can do. Again, get back to the person that shared this link with you. Find out more about our product packs, how our 3x10 matrix with, well, when you see the commission, you'll be blown away when you see the commission. So what you do is you buy media points, you go shopping with them, and then you can share the idea with others and build a community of shoppers. It's like having your own online shop. Now, at the minute, there are 4 ways to earn, okay? We've got Friends Bonus, which gives you 5% on every customer that comes into the program 10 generations away from you. Very simple. Let's say you ask me to listen to this. Let's say you says, hey, Hugh Paul, I want you on a webinar at 9 p.m. European time, 8 p.m. UK time. Here's the link. Have a listen to that. And imagine you invited me to listen to this, and I go, hey, get me started. How do I start? Well, if you started me, you get 5% of everything I spent on the Futurenet product packs, yeah? Let's say I share this with my sister. You get another 5%. Let's say my sister told a friend of hers at work. You get another 5%. Let's say she told her best friend. You get another 5%. And that goes 10 generations deep. It's incredible. You can get paid on customers all over the world, whether you know them or don't know them. It's incredible. We have customers that have made more than $1 million in 4 months with this. So if you don't understand it now, that's fine. Please find out how it works or come to our training. This is an overview. This is just to give you a feel. This is just to give you a little idea that, wow, this is cool. I want to know more. This is just to whet your appetite. This is just like starters. When you come for the main course and you start understanding this, you go, wow, this is cool. Now, we also offer matching bonuses. You can get up to 50% check match. Let's say this. Imagine I got excited about Futurenet. I go out and work the business and I make $500 this week. As a bonus, the company will give you a $250 bonus. You can qualify for 50% of what I earn, okay? Let's say next week I make $1,000. The company will give you $500. Let's say the next week I make $3,000. You get $1,500. You can get a 50% check match on the income of anybody you introduce to this if you qualify And that's easy. You learn how to do that at training. Come into 4 programs and you get 50% check match. Come into 3 programs, you get 30%. 2 programs, 20%. Come into 1 program for $10, you get a 10% check match. If you don't understand it, you need to attend our compensation plan training where we'll teach you the ins and outs of it. It's very exciting. 5% on every customer's 10 levels with up to 50% check match. That's all you need to know. We've also got for leaders an affinity bonus of 7% on every sale in your organization to infinity. You can qualify for up to an additional 7% to infinity. So if someone joins from another country 1,000 generations away from you, if you are the upline leader qualified with leader bonus, you can get paid on those sales beyond 10 generations. That is a cool compensation component. Of course, we've got career prizes where you can win smartphones, computers, travel and holidays. You can win even cars. I remember, I think it was which convention was it? I think it was the convention before the last convention. I remember them giving away 16 cars. They were Porsches and BMWs. I think there was 10 Porsches, it was 14 cars. They give away 10 BMWs and 4 Porsche Panameras to community members just like you and I who built some volume, who built some structure to help grow the community. Now, that's the 4 compensation areas, which is quite exciting. But coming up very soon, we're going to introduce 2 more areas of compensation. We're going to create recurring bonuses where you get paid every single month on products and services that are moved. Every month, which is quite exciting. And we also have got some fast start bonuses coming as well. So if you get started fast, you start introducing customers, then there's another income stream that we're going to tell you all about in Dubai coming up now on the 14th of April. So very exciting times ahead, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need to be a salesperson to have major success here. If you know 1, 2, or 3 people, you can start building a business. Even without introducing anybody, you can make money with Futurenet. And that's what makes Futurenet different. Even without buying and selling products, you can make money on Futurenet. But for those of you that can find 3 customers that want to help build a community, and if everybody did that, you can earn anything from 50 cents all the way up to $10 million and more. Once you come to our training, once you understand the power of 3, once you understand our matrix program, this is exciting. People are loving it. People are making money all over the world. And of course, the last component is our Futurenet network. As I said, there are 2 parts to this. Anybody in the world can buy a mining package from Futurenet. You can get paid every minute. If you buy a mining package right now, you will get paid 1 minute from now. And the next minute, and the next minute, and the next minute, you will get paid 60 times per hour. Now that's anybody in the world. 60 times per hour, 1,440 times per day. That contract lasts for 2 years. You get paid for 2 years unless you get another contract. Now anybody can do that. What we don't promote is the network. So if you want to introduce customers for North America and for Europe, there's no commission introducing customers, but you can still buy the mining and make money. In other countries, yeah, of course, there is a commissionable structure where there's 10 more income streams where you can go ahead and build an income. Now, why have we not promoted this in North America and Europe? Because we believe there's new legislation coming out to govern cryptocurrency. There are companies out there promoting it because it's fine today. But those companies may not be around next year or the year after because there's legislation coming in to restrict what you can do. Futurenet decided, hey, let's not get people in that position. Let's not put people in the position where they would lose their money. Let's not promote it in Europe. Let's not promote it in North America. We're a big company. We don't need to do that. So we want to conform to the law. Everything we do is to make this a long-term business proposal that's going to be here next year and the year after, and the year after, and the year after. So we started in 2012. It's now 2019 at this time of recording and presenting. So that's 7 years already. So we're a young company starting to grow, starting to expand, and we're starting to make it more compliant, make it more long-term as we grow and our members grow all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, that's enough for today. I hope you've heard something interesting. Please do get back to the person that shared this with you. Get your questions answered. Learn a little bit more. It's a bit like when you went to school. You didn't learn everything about the subject in 1 hour. You went next day, next day, next day. You learned a little bit at a time. And 6 months later, the teacher gave you an exam. Said, okay, now we're going to test you. Do you know it all? Right now, you're not supposed to know it because you're brand new. So tonight is to give you a little bit of information to whet your appetite. Go and find out the bit that you like. Go learn more. Go get started. Come join us and make some money. That's over and out for me. We'll see you again very soon. Please look out for our Dubai event. Make sure you're there. Make sure your leaders are there to get the next part of Futurenet 2.0 when you see this company growing out of the stratosphere. Thank you all. We'll see you all soon. Bye. There we go. I've got that recorded. So thanks for that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you all soon. Please do get back to the person that shared this with you. As I said, get your valid questions answered. Let me see how long did we go. Oh, about 32 minutes or 35 minutes. Okay, that's enough for a quick overview tonight. We do some presentations that last 45 minutes. We can do presentations that last an hour. We do presentations that last an hour and a half. And someday we do all-day seminars to teach you all the little bits about Futurenet. But for our new members, that's enough to whet your appetite. Get your questions answered. Get started and start making money. You can make money in 1 minute from now because in the Futuro mining, we pay you every minute. You don't have to introduce people. We put money in your wallet every minute for 2 years. 1,440 times per day. Get started. Thank you. Bye-bye.